Can you depict a future 5 years from now?
5 years from now, the world is going to be dominated by open source platforms for the same reason that the entire world runs on Linux, and it wasn't the case 20 years ago. And it's become so because open source platforms are more portable, they're more flexible, they're more secure.
I shouldn't take credit for this, but we have somebody called Kailash, who's our CTO, who's a big proponent of this, and everything we do is open source. We have a fund which gives grants to open source companies and stuff like that.
Right. So the world is going to be open source. We're going to have open source AI platforms. In a few years, they'll probably be trained in a distributed fashion, so they're not going to be kind of completely controlled by a single company. The proprietary engines are not going to be nearly as important as they are today because the open source platforms are catching up in terms of performance.
But if everything is open sourced, it'll also be democratized for an investor to invest into. Then what is the differentiation?
What enables the ecosystem? If you are a startup, you're much better off using an open source engine and fine-tuning it for a vertical application than you are to using an API.